There's a dollar in the couch. There's a dollar in the couch. Okay, there's a dollar on my stoop. Oh, there's a dollar in the couches and everywhere. President Cyril Ramaphosa was found with dollars. Dollars. Okay, let's just call him Ramadollar. He's a Ramadollar, not a big nose. No. But Ramadollar. President Cyril Ramaphosa. How does that sound? Sound good, right? Yo, folks, what's going on? It's the one and only AS African Siri, you plan Papa. There will be none before me, there'll be none every day. For the mix with the one and only sonified, bonafide, and doubly qualified to bring you satisfaction and action. Look out, baby! I'm your loved one. So, yeah, folks, South African President Cyril Ramaphosa, he was found with dollars in his couches. Okay, if you think about it, in South Africa, we trade with rands, not dollars. So, but the president was found with dollars in the couches in his phala farm. So, the phala farm matter now is it's back in the limelight. So, the three things that are going to happen to him: impeachment, he's going to resign, or nothing is going to happen. Then they're just going to continue behaving like crooks and doing business as usual. Okay, don't get me wrong. I mean, everybody in South Africa, a lot of people, by the way, in South Africa, they just doing a lot of dodgy deals, to escape SARS, to escape the authorities, to escape, a lot of things. And yeah, so yeah, the president, being a billionaire, he's got an extensive property portfolio. He sells buffaloes. He does a lot of things with his money, and he's still doing business even when he's in presidency. And worst part, the president, admitted that he was he had money, dollars in his couches. He admitted on a video, and I don't know what type of justification is that one. But to my point, I don't understand why he exists as a president. Okay, it's like male nipples. Why does male nipples exist? To my point, I don't get it. That's outrageous. I don't get it why he exists as a president. If I rule the world, I think I was going to cut the thing called a president, because a president came from, back then people didn't have telephones, internet, and, they needed a representative to go. They needed to send someone to go and represent them. So Cyril Ramaphosa, it's, I don't know, what is. So yeah, man, folks, ATM, EFF, they've been consistent. They've been consistent in making sure that the president's accounts. So, but everyone, including the DA and the MKP and other political parties, Freedom F Plus, they were so distant because I don't know, maybe they know the thing, man, the golden rule: never shame the master, never shame the master. This is like making the jury laugh when you're guilty as charged. You know what I mean? When you're guilty as charged. Now you're making the jury laugh, and so yeah, everybody's like, I don't know, that is too hot. That is too hot, man. That is too hot. No one wanted to touch the matter. No one wanted to. It's like, that is too hot, man. Where am I going to get my next meal from? You know what I mean? So yeah, man. So shout out to political parties and folks who are patriots, and they're doing mascots, and they're doing anything by any means necessary to make sure that there's a law and order. But yeah, well, humans bear the brunt because of the decisions of few men who are supposed to be representing them. So yeah, but over and above, if Cyril Ramaphosa is to resign, or is to be fired as the president, or is to step down, or whatever you choose to call it, who's going to represent South Africa now? Who's going to be at the forefront of the so-called Rainbow Guara Nation? Who's going to be representing South Africa? Because the deputies of the president, every now and then, it's scary people, man. Gangster 2.0, man. Guys like Paul Mashatile, guys like the late Didi Mabuza, may their soul rest in peace. Not even the media covers these oaks, man. Not even the media covers these chaps. Didi Mabuza and Paul Mashatile. No. The media is also careful when it comes to Paul Mashatile and so on. But yeah, despite everything, what's going to happen to South Africa? Because now Cyril Ramaphosa is to step down, but he said he's not going to be stepping down. It's going to be against his integrity. It's going to be against his morale. It's going to be against this system of beliefs and blah blah yada yada. But yeah, he admitted on video. But what's going to happen, we don't know. The big nose president, Phala Guru, we wait to see what is the law going to say? What does the law say? Okay, I do understand that all animals are equal, but others are equal more than others. You have to understand that, man. I mean, he's the power, he's the force, he's in presidency, he calls the shots, you know what I mean? He calls the shots, he's the big shot, man. If you went to primary school or high school, you know that there's someone called a principal. So Cyril Ramaphosa is a principal. The big nose chap is a principal. So we're going to see if whether he's going to be accountable for his his actions, blah blah, yada yada yada. We wait to see, man. And yeah, that's it from me, the one and only AS African Siri, the man of the people, for the people, by the people, and my magic lies and my people ties. I'm out of here.